Hi all, welcome back to this channel and our kayaking adventures. We're on our way now to the Penrose Boat ramp where we're going to take the drop-off car, and once we drop the car off we're going to head over to Hap Simpson, which is where we took out last week. We are going to paddle another 10 miles of the French Broad River. That'll make 30 miles within the last 3 videos. Not bad, I don't think.
After setting the drop car, we arrived at Hap Simpson Park and proceeded to unload the kayaks. At this point, the quarantine has been going on for 4 weeks. Although we had been getting out and kayaking every week, we were still a bit restless with spending too many hours indoors. We were anxious to get out on the water. Hap Simpson Park has a really nice boat launch with plenty of parking. There were many people out in the park enjoying the day, and they were all practicing social distancing. We looked forward to getting another 10 miles of the French Broad River paddled. This area was another section we had not kayaked yet, and would put us closer to our goal of kayaking the French Broad River paddle trail. It was just about 1 p.m. when we put our boats in the water. We didn't go any earlier in the morning, since the weather was a bit colder that day. Being out on the water is very relaxing. The time almost stands still. There isn't that frantic sense of urgency. It isn't until you reach the end of your trip do you realize how much time has really passed. On the French Broad River, you can usually float with the current or paddle and set your own pace. However, this section the current was slow. We did have to paddle a bit harder to move along the river. When there is low current, the water almost feels heavier. It makes you feel like you're getting a better workout. Isolating yourself in this environment is worth the extra work. It makes you wonder why we as humans need to continue to keep our lives so stressful. Why do we need to have so much noise going on around us? Why don't we just slow down more often? On the banks of the river, you can see the erosion from where the river has tried to sweep away the land during heavy storms and flooding. You also see spills of concrete rock and man-made retaining walls built, which try to keep that erosion from happening and to maintain the shape of the river. There are downed trees which were most likely planted to help prevent the erosion. The French Broad River is believed to be one of the oldest rivers in the world. If those claims are true, the river must have taken on much of a different shape in the earlier periods of history. The trail we are paddling now must have been quite different for the Cherokee Indians, who most likely relied on this river for its fish and for travel. More than 20 American Indian archaeological sites have been documented along this river. Once the quarantine is lifted and the warmth of the summer months arrive, I'm looking forward to revisiting this section to see how populated it gets. I don't think it'll get as hectic as the popular tubing section in Asheville's River Art District. If you're looking for a shorter paddle in this area, there is a river access point next to Wilson Road Bridge, which is 5 miles after Hap Simpson Park. It's a good halfway point if you don't want to kayak the full 10 miles. A 10-mile trip will take about 3 hours at a steady paddle, so if you wanted to cut down the length, this is a good halfway point that might work better for you. I hope you have found these videos interesting while you are being isolated from your normal routine. This was a nice, peaceful trip for us, a much needed getaway from staying in our house. While it is advised to stay inside, there are activities such as kayaking that can be done with proper social distancing in mind. Go for a walk, a jog, or a paddle. We all need an escape from the chaos the news media is feeding us. Thank you for watching this video. Check out our Instagram and Facebook pages. Join Team Kayak 7 Seas by subscribing to this channel. Check out some of our past videos. I hope to see you out on the water someday.